That bird is on the front porch, yelling at my poor cat who's not even outside. I finished weeding! Yay! And the zinnias are blooming! Yay! Oh my goodness! Now it's time for the butterflies to show up. And look, I have some little wildflower seeds that I scattered are starting to bloom too. Yay! My very first squirrel in my yard. Do you see it on the fence? Oh, this is so exciting. Where'd he go? Squirrel. I don't know where he went. Mailman anxiety. Okay guys, we're getting ready to go to the farmer's market and nursery because I don't have enough new plants that I haven't gotten around to repotting yet. And also, here's a sneak peek at the zinnia patch. Almost there. And I've added wildflowers this year. So exciting. Hey, we're off to the farmer's market and listening to The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I'm about halfway through. There's no bookmark because I'm listening to it on audio. Anyway, I'm 56% I think, and really enjoying this. It's intense, but it is definitely not YA. I mean, teen characters, but heavy duty topics, so yeah, self-harm, drugs, violence, yeah. Okay, let's go look at flowers. Can you imagine living over there, right across from the farmer's market?
Very cool.
Get us a cabbage and some zucchini. The ones that Carrie was talking about. I called Aunt Teresa to tell her about your lunch mishaps. Okay, we need to find a polka dotted begonia.
What's that one called?
It's got polka dots on it. Ooh, there's milkweed. I might need that. And we need to find that, I like this too. We need to find that Chinese money plant I've been wanting. I bet it's inside. Jim's hostas. That's pretty.
Sweet.
That's what we're wanting. My goodness. Oh my goodness. This is like the promised land. Oh wow. Look at all that. This one, the rattlesnake plant. I need that. These are all gorgeous. I love patterns. I found it. Happy bee. There we go.
I bet they're a lot easier to get a picture of than the butterfly.
Yeah. Milky as chocolate and salty caramel, coffee and blueberry bramble. Cheers, babe. I spy a baby birdie. There's the mama. Feeding the baby. What'd you say?
I said, is this what they call business casual?
Yeah, I think so, guy. How's that coffee treating you?
Pretty good. I think the nice fluffy ball goes really good with the leg hair.
I think you're right. What do you think, boo? Nothing? Yeah. You gonna help, guy? Oh, man. They're not all fitting, baby. I got too many.
How's this look?
It's a look.
Thank you.
What are you doing, boo? Huh? I got my plants done.
Oh, that's true.
They're looking good, aren't they? I don't know the names of all of them yet. But there's the money plant. Woo! Hey, boo. I'm so cute. Out here mowing, and I saw a bluebird. Do you see it? You need to see it fly. They're so pretty. There it is. Oh my goodness. Huh? Look at this wildflower patch. These came up from one of those seed packets. I've never seen this before. And look at this one. And the zinnias are in full bloom. Happy day. They're like past knee high right now. But by the time I rip them out in the fall, there'll be some of them that are taller than I am. I mean, doesn't that just make you happy? Makes me happy. I just filmed my Springathon wrap up, and so only 2 stacks left to wrap up for BookTube. And I moved this shelf in and did some rearranging, so I think I need to film a new shelf tour soon, but not today. Today I'm gonna get started on Caribathon with These Ghosts Are Family by Maisie Card. Yeah. I wonder if I can read all of this today.
Huh?
I wonder if I can read this whole book today.
Oh, that's cute.
Several hours. Firefly season. Look, it's blowing. Might get a surprise thunderstorm. I'm so excited. Y'all, I have finally discovered avocado toast, and I don't know what took me so long. This stuff is incredible. Yay, it's raining. Hey, I got a bit derailed with my reading yesterday, but I'm back on track today, sort of. We're gonna go grab something to eat, which will probably, you know, get me off track again, but you know. But I have gotten through the first 50 pages of These Ghosts Are Family by Maisie Card, and it's really interesting. So it's a man who, from Jamaica, who moves to Harlem, New York City, and somewhere along the way, his friend dies, and he mistakenly takes his identity knowingly. that didn't make sense, but I know what I mean. So this is opens up in Harlem, and he's invited his daughter and granddaughter, and then his daughter from his first marriage. So he's remarried as someone else, under someone else's name. So he invites his daughter that didn't even know he was alive, thought he was dead, to come, and he's going to tell them all his big secret. So yes, it's very intriguing with the characters, but you know, then he goes automatically back to a flashback in Jamaica, which is what I've been reading in the second chapter. So yeah, anyway, fingers crossed I can finish this one today. Although I have a nonfiction one from the Dominican Republic that I kind of want to get started for Caribathon today too. So I'll keep you posted. I spy with my little eye baby tomatoes. This is gonna be a difficult decision. Oh my goodness. Where did my babies go? Here's Guy. Oh, there's Boo. Boo baby. There's a Boo baby. There she is. You should have stayed over here in the flowers, Guy. Pico. Pico. Pico, come over here, Guy. Pico. Pico de gallo. Come on, Guy. Come on. Love my zinnias. And my new wildflowers. Ooh, in my window box. I love flowers. Okay, we got to get back to the planting wagon this week. Isn't that right, Boo? We got to get back at it. Got to get her done. What do you think, Guy? No sleeping on the job, buddy. We got work to do. Let's go. Well, I just finished day 1 of week 3 of Couch to 5K, and I'm just here to tell you that week 3 requires significantly more air than weeks 1 or 2. More air and energy, but you know, it wasn't that bad. I also finished Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. That was really entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure it's a debut novel, and I read that she was 19 when she wrote it, and color me impressed, okay? I mean, it has a few minor flaws, but they didn't really bother me for, you know, the entertainment value. Like, she's not solid with her characterization. They flop how they interact with each other, you know, to satisfy her plot needs. So she didn't know how to set them up as well, so that, you know, those shifts make sense. And it's really obvious that she used things like Pompeii and the rape of Nanking and medical experimenting in World War II by the Nazis. But that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. I mean, that was really interesting to see her use those things. I mean, I'm really ready to read number 2. However, I need to get on track with Caribathon. So I'm only at page 75 of my first book. And it's 8 o'clock. So, you know how I go to bed early. But my goal is going to be to get to the 100 pages left mark tonight. I think I have like 185 pages left right now. So if I can get maybe under that 100 page mark, I'll feel pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I don't know. I've been struggling with my focus the last few days, but I'm going to figure that out soon. Anyway, better go in and, you know, start reading some more. No milkweed or passion flower blooming yet, but I got some gorgeous shots of the Queen Anne's lace. Check my Instagram, Doris Sander. Guys, I just finished this and I totally loved it so much. It's one of those books that's gonna be, you know, mixed reviews because it's one of those disjointed narratives, but I gotta think about my thoughts on it, but I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so I gotta go check the to-do list and see what I need to do with the rest of my day, and obviously pick out my next Caribathon read. So I kind of want to take a nap though. This is a very comfortable position and I'm feeling sleepy. Decisions. Guess I should clean up my summer school readathon TBR video debris. Let's see. We did that. Oh, that's all we did. I better get busy. Oh my goodness. Look at that. There's always something cool to discover around here. This plant is so cool. It's called a rattlesnake plant and it goes to bed at night. And it opens up in the morning. Like, seriously? How cool is that? Some reading last night. What you got there, guy? A bug? Hello, good morning. I finished another book. Wow. This was fairly brilliant. Yeah, I didn't really tell you that I was reading it because I started it like after 9 o'clock and I don't really communicate after 9. And then this morning I was just really immersed in it and just kept reading until I finished, and I wasn't really ready to talk this morning either, but here I am now to tell you about it. And whew, my goodness, this will totally change your perspective on Jane Eyre. I mean, oh my goodness. I'm really kind of blown away by how complex the culture is in the Caribbean or the West Indies. Thanks, Karen, for explaining those to me. But just from these 2 books, wow. Wow. And the thing with this is Jean Reese grew up as, she was the daughter of, she grew up in Dominica as the daughter of a Welsh doctor and a white Creole mother. And her perspective on socioeconomics and the way wealth plays into how we treat people, I don't know, I'm just kind of speechless. There's just so much that I still need to think about with this book, but wow. And now I'm going to continue in the deep end of literature with Sabers and Utopias, Visions of Latin America, essays by Mario Vargas Llosa. So I read his book about the Dominican Republic, the dictator, Feast of the Goat, about Trujillo's regime. And this one, I kind of joked with Mark Nash that I might need to do a deep dive into island dictators, but that was kind of a kidding, not kidding thing, because I think I am. Every year in January, I kind of do a deep dive into a region that has like strong political upheaval at some point in time. So I've done the Middle East from the Muslim and Jewish perspectives, and I've done Korea and Japan, that big pivotal spot in the world. And then I did South Africa this year. I'm still working on that one actually, but I think Island Dictators is a strong contender, and I opened the table of contents for this one a couple days ago and kind of geeked out because we've got The Fall of Somoza toward a totalitarian Peru. That's not an island, but you know. Death in Haiti, Fidel and His Melancholy Horrors, Funeral Rites for a Tyrant, Warning to Dictators, The Leader's Honor. I mean, I think this might be the book for me right now. So I am going to read a couple essays in here this afternoon and get back to you. Y'all, look at how cute this wildflower patch is today. We got pink bachelor buttons and this like almost burgundy cosmos, and this little guy I showed you the other day. Oh, so pretty. All these yellow ones showing up. I love it. Little bee, little bee. Come on, guys. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen? You know it is. Oh! You're disturbing the peace, bird. Oi, Chachokai. It's a blue baby. Blue baby. Bird up there. Hey, so I'm back already. Sabers and Utopia. So it turns out that Llosa is a Peruvian author. And while some of the essays are indeed based in the Caribbean, not many are. I did read one from Haiti. I read the first part of this book. But I have decided to set this aside because the essays are really short. They're like 4 and 5 pages. So they're essentially these little soundbite rants against very specific topics. And that would be fine, but I think that for me, personally, in my level of knowledge about these Latin American countries and politics, I would do better with much deeper dives into one topic at a time. So I'm done with this one, and I'm going to start this one. V.S. Naipaul's A House for Mr. Biswas. This is a Trinidadian author and novel, so this one fits the bill. I won't be able to read all of this in this vlog because I think this vlog is about approaching terminal length for me. So what I'm gonna do is just do like a try a chapter tag and then check in with you and then call it done. So yeah, I think Gabriel and I might run an errand or two soon, maybe. I don't know. Stay tuned. Read the first chapter and really liked it. We kind of didn't do anything else today. I think Gabriel's gonna do, I can't talk. I think Gabriel's gonna go do sprints. And I'm gonna go do Couch to 5K. So signing off for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.